What's up, everybody? My name is Chassidy. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today, as the title suggests, we are going to be talking all about confidence. Specifically, I'm going to be sharing with you my journey back to confidence postpartum and some tips and things that I do personally to make sure that I stay confident. Let me start by telling you a little bit about my pregnancy. So my pregnancy is actually where my confidence began to diminish and the insecurities began to arise. So I gained a total of 54 pounds throughout my entire pregnancy, and that is almost double what is recommended. So in addition to every time I went to the doctors telling me that I was gaining too much weight, people almost every single day in my third trimester would come up to me and say, "Oh my gosh, you look like you're about to pop." And I'd be like 30 weeks pregnant. Or they would say things like, "Are you sure there's one in there?" Or, "It looks like you're gonna have a really big baby." As you can imagine, gaining that much weight throughout my pregnancy, I ended up gaining all the cellulite I worked so hard to diminish back and some. And in addition to all of that, just normal pregnancy things. None of your clothes are fitting. Everything is uncomfortable. At some point, you can't see your feet anymore. Just normal pregnancy things that absolutely can result, or at least for me, resulted in a lot of lack in confidence and a lot of gained insecurities. So now, postpartum, I have stretch marks on my hips, my inner thighs. I have a little bit on my stomach. I have loose skin on my stomach, and occasionally throughout the day, I look like I'm still in my second trimester. I have lost tons of muscle, if not damn near all my muscle, and my boobs from breastfeeding are huge. So big. So my body is drastically different. It's not the way it was when I was pregnant, and it's not the same as before I got pregnant. And it is 8.5 months later. I am 8.5 months postpartum. I've lost 40 pounds naturally. That's probably a huge thanks to breastfeeding, but I'm still about 15-ish pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight. I'm 8.5 months postpartum. I don't care. I do not care. I'm sorry for yelling. I don't care. I don't care, okay? Self-confidence is so freaking important to me, and that's why I say so freaking what. Self-confidence leads to so much more, specifically in women, in everybody, but I'm talking to the women right now. We as women are capable of so much. We are literal superhumans. We grow freaking humans, okay? And I really feel like a lot of times it is our own insecurities and our own self-doubt and that lack of self-confidence that keeps us from being all that we can be in the army and doing everything that we are capable of doing, accomplishing all those goals that we want to. Okay, enough being preachy. So let me tell you some of the things that I do to maintain and water and nourish my self-confidence. So the first thing that I did was I either got rid of or I packed away in the garage my pre-pregnancy clothes. And the reason I did that is because I was sick of looking in my closet every day at things that I couldn't wear, or reminding myself that I couldn't wear it because I wasn't small enough, or I didn't have that pre-pregnancy body anymore, or even losing a pound or two and then trying to squeeze into those jeans or that dress and looking like a popped can of biscuits. You know, I was tired of allowing myself to feel like that, but I needed it out of my sightline. I packed away those clothes and I got clothes that fit me. So in the beginning, right after I had the baby, I was like, I wasn't gonna waste any money on any new clothes because I'm gonna be losing weight and trying to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight. Well, I personally ended up taking a lot longer than I thought in my mind that I would take. And in the beginning, I was wearing my boyfriend's clothes all the time, which, yeah, they're totally comfortable, but does that make you feel confident? For me personally, it didn't make me, I didn't feel cute in his clothes, okay? I wasn't feeling cute. I was not feeling cute. I wasn't feeling sexy in his clothes. It wasn't like, you know, after a good night, I was just wearing his t-shirt or something. No, girl, I had on his shorts. I had on his t-shirts. I I was wearing his socks, okay? I was not feeling cute. I did not feel good. So I in turn purchased clothes that fit my body. And that feels so good to look in the mirror and just feel really good or really cute or really sexy in an outfit simply because it fits. It's such a quick fix, okay? Yes, I get it. You feel like you might be wasting money, but here's what I gotta say about this. For me personally, having self-confidence and being confident makes me money. It makes me money. It gets me on my grind. It gets me hustling. So as far as wasting money, I don't feel like I'm wasting money by getting clothes that make me feel good. So the second thing that I do is pamper myself. For me personally, that majority lies in taking a really long shower. And I know what you're thinking. I'm a mom, I don't have time to take a long shower. I don't do this every single day. This is something that I sneak in once to twice a week, and I pretty much schedule it. Not like put it on the calendar or anything like that, but when I feel like I need a refresh or I feel like I just need time for myself, I will tell my boyfriend. So me and my boyfriend will discuss every single morning what we have going on for the day. And it typically goes like this: hey babe, what do you got going on for the day? And he'll say something like, I wanna make sure I get a run in today. I need to focus on this proposal for an hour. The boys have basketball practice at 5 p.m. What do you got going on today? And that's when I will make sure that he knows that I want to take a long shower. So I'll say something like, I have a couple conference calls at work today, but other than that, I really want to get in a long shower. And really that's just taking time to schedule it. If I can be like, when the baby goes down for her first nap, or in between your proposals, or as soon as you come back from whatever practice, you know, if we can put a time frame on it, like we're really good whenever I want to shoot a YouTube video, I'll tell him, hey, at 5 o'clock, I really want to shoot the YouTube video, so he'll take the kids. And that is how I make time for my long showers. Okay, so how I pamper myself with my long showers. One of the things that I really like to do is play music. And I think this is super important because you know how we are. We get 5 minutes to ourselves, and the first thing that we do as moms is start making lists of all the things that we need to do. So the music really helps me not start to create lists. It makes me really relax. I like to listen to music that just makes me feel sexy. That's my personal preference. Right now, Teyana Taylor's album is really doing it for me. It just makes me feel really good. I love just like some confident music, like some Jill Scott, some Erykah Badu, you know, just really confident women that just, you know, while you're singing those lyrics, you become confident too. That's my jam. That's one of the things that I personally like to do. I like to light candles, make it really cute in there, make it smell good. And I don't mean you have to have some Instagram bathroom to do this. Just light yourself a little dang candle and watch it change the mood, okay? I like to shave my legs. And I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds silly, but listen, I used to always shave my legs. I used to keep my legs shaved all the time. And now I'd be so busy that I'm like, I'll be all right. I'll just throw on these pants. But shaving my legs makes me feel sexy and it makes me feel confident. So I make sure I take the time to do that. I get a nice wash for my girl, a nice sugar scrub, and a nice thick body lotion. And I just really take that time for myself. Also, while I'm either singing along, I like to say positive affirmations to myself over and over and over. And I'm a big believer, and if you followed me for a long time, I've talked about this a lot. I am a big believer in affirmations and saying them, even if you don't intentionally believe them. Keep saying them and keep saying and keep saying them, and eventually you will believe them. And words become things to me. That's just what I believe. So I'm really big at saying positive affirmations, and make your affirmations true to yourself, okay? If saying things like, I am the greatest woman of the world doesn't feel right to you, don't say that. Don't say that, okay? If saying I'm a bad bee makes you feel good, you know what I'm saying? That's a positive affirmation. Say things that are true to you. Say things that make you feel good and make you feel confident, okay? And that are true to you. So a long shower is definitely one of those things that I really do to take care of myself and make myself feel good, okay? So the next thing is I am very intentional about my energy and about my space, Okay, I like to protect it. I like to keep it positive. I like to feel good. And let me give you some examples. So when G was a newborn, I stopped having dairy because it was messing with her stomach. Well, as she got older, it didn't bother her anymore. But even though she was okay to have the dairy, I personally continued to not have dairy as often because I didn't like the way it made me feel. Simple. Doesn't make you feel good, don't do it. Pages on Instagram, if a person is super negative or if a page is super negative, unfollow, period. My house, clutter and unorganization just gives me so much anxiety and just does not make me feel good at all. So I'm really big on not keeping things that don't need to be kept, on organizing things in my house, cleaning up as often as I possibly can. It's not always perfect. I'm not saying that my house is perfect, but as often as I can, I definitely do keep things clean. I make sure that my daughter doesn't have too many damn toys because she's 8 months. How many toys can an 8-month-old need? You know, to make it easier for me to clean up after her. I don't drink clear liquor anymore because it gives me headaches, so I only drink dark liquor. Are you following what I'm trying to say? Protect your energy. If something doesn't make you feel good, stop doing it. Move yourself away from it. Period. Period. It's something so basic, but I don't understand why we don't always do it. So the last thing that I want to talk about is just being a mother. I cannot and will not continuously bash myself or be negative about myself or exude anything but positive energy as often as possible, because now my daughter is a reflection of all of that, and nothing in this world matters more than her. So if I know that me being insecure all the time, one day she's probably gonna be like that, nah, can't have it. I cannot have it. You know, I need to be a good example for my daughter. If taking care of myself, you know, makes me a better mom, makes her want to be around me more, that's what I have to do. Nothing else matters. No, I'm getting emotional. So I didn't say much there, but I hope you really understood what I was trying to say. Seriously, I have to lead by example when it comes to my daughter. I want her to take care of herself and exude all the confidence in the world because she deserves the world. She's amazing and she's perfect, and I don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. And it's the same whether you have sons or daughters. How can you take care of everybody else to the best of your capability without taking care of yourself, without being your best self? Anyways, I hope that this video was helpful in any way. If part of your personal pamper routine is to get your fitness right, I have tons of at-home workout videos on my channel here that I suggest you take a peek at, maybe watch next. Every Wednesday at 9 a.m. you can expect a new Fit Mommy and lifestyle video from me. If you like this video, will you please like this video and subscribe? Until next time, bye.